Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is billystein. I can't make a serious video, sorry. Well, today I have a confession to make. What is that confession, you may ask? Well, Viber, excusez-moi 1 minute. Okay, it's nothing important. So, what I wanted to say is that all the captures, like everything that I had recorded from games, and it was a lot of stuff, okay, 480 gigabytes. It's all gone. I deleted them all. And I did that for two reasons. The first reason, you've already heard it, is because it was 480 freaking gigabytes. Yep. The second reason I deleted them all, it was because doing all the editing of my videos and my Assassin's Creed videos actually was feeling more like a job that I should do. It was feeling like I was doing a job, and I want YouTube to be a hobby to me. The reason that it was feeling like it was a job was because I have to, once I get the capture, I actually have to do the voiceover, and it takes a lot of time to re-watch the whole capture and also do the voiceover. So yeah, I couldn't keep doing this. Also, my reactions weren't real. I was feeling like I was faking you. So that's why I decided that we'd get a new start. Actually, seriously, I've made a completely new start. I'm using Audacity to record my voice right now, and I have Streamlabs OBS ready to start recording the game that I'm going to play. That we'll get a bit of it later. I didn't use Streamlabs OBS before. I used the pre-downloaded Microsoft Xbox game bar, which surprisingly did its work as intended. But yeah. Anyways, this is a new fresh start for the channel where I play games and record my voice and my reactions at the same time. That way, A, it will be way easier to record and play games, and B, my reactions will be more real, so the actual game the whole video will be more real. So, since I get a new start, I decided to play something more interesting other than Odyssey, and the game we're going to play today is called It Moves. Apparently, from what I know, from what I've read about this game, is a good horror game. What I personally say is a good horror game is a game that doesn't try to freak you out with an absolute ton of jump scares or blood or stupid things. Instead, it uses features like the music, or without a jump scare, just you walking on a hallway with the music going and getting more and more intense really slowly. That's a good horror game, something that will get you 100% horror. What's the word? I don't know good English. Anyways, let's start recording then. And I don't know anything about the game. I haven't seen any gameplay, which will also be better. It's the first time ever in my life that I play a game that I have no idea what I'm going to get into. But anyway, ready? Let's go. Ooh, spooky. Can you guys see it? I don't know. Okay, you should be able to see it. I don't know, it's the first time I worked with this program and I don't know what's going on. We have new game, continue and shut down. I don't want to shut down. Continue, I don't have a start the game yet. So new game, I suppose space. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, before, what I know, you're apparently a child who can't sleep because it thinks there are monsters or something. Bedtime. Oh, space, okay. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for a tired child. For me, it was terrifying. So we are the ones narrating the story, okay. Well, some children might complain about being put to bed before they have finished watching a film or playing their favorite video game. I'm not even kidding, that's 100% the description it had on Steam. When I was a child, nighttime was something to truly fear. Ooh. You hear that music? Let me see, 1 second. Okay, according to this you should be able to hear it, I hope. Actually, let me do a shutdown to... Oh. Let's just continue, and when I get the chance we'll do a shutdown to get sure that everything works as intended. Somewhere in the back of my mind it still is. Ooh, this is me. What's that poster? Wolf, we have a poster, interesting looking bird. Okay. Audio. I don't have any save file. Okay, I'm quitting too. So, yeah, we see all that. Okay, this is me. So, it's block based. I press it once. No. It isn't 100% on what you press. It's block based basically. It's basically like a grid. Like here, you have one block here, 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 here. You can't just move 100% wherever you want. It's a wolf. Okay. It's a bunk bed. I sleep on in the top. Oh, that's why the bird was looking weird before. Teddy, Mr. Teddy. Full of toys and stuff. Poster from a movie. I got it from my brother. What is this? I have no idea. By the way, when I play storytelling games like this one or Undertale, I freaking interact on everything. A table. Okay, let's go then. Okay. I cannot prove that what happens to me was objectively real. Oh. But I can swear that what I experienced was genuine horror. Ooh, I hope that I experienced genuine horror as well. A fear which in my life, I'm glad to say, has never been quelled. I will relate it to you. All now as best as I can, make of it what you will, but I'll be glad to just get it off my chest. Okay. Flowers, mom put this way. It's my brother's room. He told me yesterday to keep out of the room that we both had shared. Until then. It's locked, stupid bro. Can't remember exactly when it started, but my presenter was falling asleep. Seems to connect with my being. Room of me. Okay, I first want to interact. This is my father. Oh, really? Dad, go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime. Oh, sorry, Dad is saying that. Don't. Do I have to do voice act? Don't go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime soon. Yeah, this is how I would sound like if I was a dad. Sus, not very interesting. It's the same thing. Okay. I can't remember exactly when it started, yeah? But okay. Hello, Mama. Oh, this is my mother. How do you like your new room? Soon you'll be sleeping alone for the first time. Oh, okay. I started to get the feeling of the game. It's like we started sleeping alone without our brother or mother or dad. So we're actually afraid that we are unhelpable and something will happen to us. And because of course we're a kid and we have imagination, something will indeed happen to us, but not in reality. It will be all imaginary. Ma told me not to touch her stuff, especially this stuff. Okay. Whatever then. Box is full of stuff. This stuff, eh? Why can't I interact with the pen? Box is full of stuff. I think Matt said this. A man with a mustache. Just a bunch of clothes to it. Okay. Nothing else to see, I think. I was 8 years old at the time, and until when I had shared a room quite happily with my older brother. As a respectfully understandable for a boy 5 years, my senor, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own, and as a result, I was given the room at the back of the house. Why is the music stop? Oh my god. As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds, which we used to share. Well, okay, the music spot. While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited at the thought of being able to sleep in the top bunk, which seemed far more adventurous to me. Yeah, and to me, and to you, and to everybody, really. I mean, when you have a bunk bed, don't you want to sleep on the top? Why would you want to sleep down? You have any less to say? No. What is this hallway for? Like here. So let's keep bro. Ooh, okay, I mentioned. Yes? Oh, hey mother. Hey mom. Alright, it's bedtime. Yeah. Already? Oh, wait. Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes, adults need their sleep. You see, you'll be sleeping alone for the first time. Yeah, you already said that before. Also, I'm not an adult, just saying. You excited? I can't do cute mom girly voice. Yes, mom. Okay, and so the game begins, I guess. Hey, I'm on the top. Alright, I'm turning off the lights. Good night. Oh, that were the lights. Okay, good night. How does the light come from there? Second, didn't we have a light next to my bed? Chapter 1, Cave. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think it's definitely more than 8 chapters, okay? From what I know, at least. Oh! Save. Yes, please. How many saves do I have? I have up to 20. I like this. It's like an old school game. Okay. The hell is this? Oh, it's up on the tree or something. I don't see the cave, really. So, why is the screen flickering? So what, is this just dreaming? spotted some red clothes. I wonder what's cooking. Oh shit, it's moving. Stalking is such a strong word. I prefer to think of it more as intense research on one individual. Damn, this game is cool and it's free! By the way, your missing sock is under your bed with me. Okay, I lost a sock apparently, it's under my bed, but what do you mean with me? Just kidding. Oh, okay. Actually, no. I first want to go outside to see what's up. That way. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, then I guess we have to go. This is cool so far. Let's go down there. Oh shit, what's that? Definitely poisonous. Oh! Damn, that gave me chills! And Greg is slipping out from the machine. Yeah, cool. Good game design, I have to tell you. What's that? Okay. Oh wait, what's that? What the fuck? Puzzle. Oh yes. What a hard puzzle. There is red liquid slipping. Oh, that's the same thing. Shit. Nope. I'm just out of here. Give me so much chill. Mama. I'm dreaming and I don't like it that much. Oh, I think what's one? That was from the trailer. Yeah, that was part of the trailer. I want to run faster. What the heck? Oh, and I fell. Yeah, that happened on the trailer. I don't know anything else actually. Chew. Oh, Mom, I had a bad dream. Yeah, I could tell. Mom. Oh, still a bad dream. Actually, what's this one? I need to go there again. Mama. Mom, I had a bad dream. Oh, wait. You woke up. Sweetie, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Yeah, you said it what, 3 times? Oh, that's too bad, sweetie. I'll be up in a minute and we can eat breakfast together. Wait, eat breakfast? What time is it? Alright, hurry up. Go change your clothes and I'll be right there. And let me guess, end of chapter 1 or something. And so one of the days started. It was a day of little importance to our story. I won't bother you with details. The one thing I remember is that even though I played with friends like I always did, I somehow still felt lonely. I don't enter my new room until later that night. It was time to go sleep again. Wow. I'm not stupid, game. I can see. I know where my bed is. I don't know how this lighting works, but okay. Apparently, lights come from me. As we saw in the... Okay, chapter 2 labyrinth, okay. So, each time we go to bed, it's a bad dream, and it's a different chapter. Oh, wait. Yes, please. File 2. So happy face. No, I'm going sad face. Happy face. Let me draw some. Let's try pressing all the happy faces. Wow, I'm just stupid, aren't I? Whoa, with all of them opened, god damn it. Okay, we started from here, so let's go here. Anna Corp. What's that? Yeah, I agree. Oh. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Should I go or not? I expected jumps, whatever. YOLO! Get off my screen, I beg you. Yeah, I realized that was a bad idea. Oh, I see you. Come here. Come here, boy. Oh, come on already. Oh, finally, thank goodness, something happened. Okay, jump scare, come on, I expected, come on. Oh, no. When you're waking from a deep sleep to something moving or staring, take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears, often elusive. Something was moving. Get it? It moves? There was no doubt about that. At first I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from the inside to outline that room. Two thoughts appeared in my head, almost simultaneously. The first was that my parents were in bed because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it. The bed sheets rustling in the dark and something breathing, as if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too much comfort in the bottom bunk. God damn it! Why am I playing this at night? I'm afraid. Oh, nice game! I love it. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination, it probably is, or perhaps just my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to spend the night. I'm pretty sure we didn't see a pet cat while interacting the rest of the house. It was then that I noticed my doors shut as it had been, as I'd fallen asleep. Perhaps my mom had checked in on me, and the cat had sneaked in to my room then. Oh shit. Yes, that must be. Oh, look at my face, I'm so scared. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes, in the vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. As I moved, I'm shaking! The rustling noise from underneath which... You can read it, I can't. I can't English. I don't speak English very best. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly realized that the visitor in the bottom bunk was much less mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As I alerted to this scandal by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I've started thinking that it's obviously our older brother also having nightmares. That would be cool, I'd like that. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. Very nice, very nice. Good game. My heart raced as my eyes panically, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house. But as I began to breathe, a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me. The bunk suddenly started shaking violently as if gripped by an earthquake, scraping against the wall. I could hear the seats below me crashing around as if tortured by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into darkness, so I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blackened like a shroud of protection, like everyone would do. The wait seemed like an eternity. Oh shit, Mom, what's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? Something more than that, but whatever. I cried at my mother and consoled me. Tears of fear, followed by relief, streamed down my face. Yet through all of the horror and the relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. Come on now, that's stupid. I cannot explain it, but it was as though never mind. Whatever had been, that bank would return, even if even so much as I spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know. But as a child, I feel as if that unseen menace remained close, listening. Oh! My mother lay in the empty bank, promising to stay here until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. Oh, so we go camp! Yeah, we'll have a overworld gameplay right now. It was a Saturday and I played outside quite happily with my friends. Oh. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long, sloping garden in the back. I don't have a garden. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown, and we could not hide in the bushes. Climbing the huge sycamore tree, yes, which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. What the hell? As fun as it was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in the room. Ordinary, slight, and innocuous. The hell? But for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into a strange cold pocket of dead. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me playing, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be underrated if I so much as spoke of it. Another night game. Game, not game. Sorry. Factorized. God, please no. Yes, please. Are there 20 save files for 20 chapters? If yes, this is going to be a long series. The door is firmly shut. A huge skull. A banner of on a long pole. It's too old and torn to make out details. Okay. Oh shit. Huge skull, but the eyes are flickering. What the hell? Oh no. Can I go back? Okay, I get it flickering more and more and jump scare. No. Okay. Jump scare. After there wasn't a jump scare, I knew that would happen. It was obvious enough. Ooh. Oh, come on now. I thought it was a good game, but now you throw... Now you really throw stupid satanistic things at me. I thought it was a good and calm, slightly horror game, but you did this to me. Why? I'm not interacting with any strange entities, okay? I learned my mistake from before. Okay, here it is. I'm not interacting with that, goodbye. Oh, I should have interacted with it. I see you down there. Yeah, I'm not going. Screw you. Okay, I'm going. It's locked. It's... Wait. Oh, tulip. Oh, that's still locked. Don't expect me to interact with it game. Yeah, wow, jump scare. Yeah, screw you. He's just watching me smiling. Of course it's gone. Now, jump scare. Get ready guys, it will be just the most stupid jump scare ever. Or maybe not. Still be ready for the jump scare. Now should I go up or should I go down? Both options are bad. Hey, do you want any help? Ooh, spooky. It's funny how certain words that remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blunt or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened and aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere. The thickening of the air, as if something had displaced it. as I heard the first casual wince of the bed seats below. The first anxious increase of my heartbeat at the realizations that something was once again in the bottom bunk. That word, a word which had been sent into exile, flickered up through my consciousness, breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching, and carrying itself into my mind. Ghost. Ooh, spooky! As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. The bedsheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath heaved and escaped from the thing below. Wait, rhythmic? Yeah, just... I could imagine its chest rising and falling with its shorted, swishing, and double breath. I shuddered and hoped beyond all hope that it would have, without appearance. The house lay, as it had the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my as yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. From that thing lying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing, a young boy calmly and nonchalantly sat up. His labored breathing had become louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separated my body from the unearthly breeze below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears, a fear which where words cannot relate to you or anyone else coursed through my veins. I would not have believed that this fear would have been heightened, but I was so wrong. I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there, listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned to an unerring reality, began to touch the wooden slats which my mattress sat on. Things took careers, then carefully running what I imagined to be my fingers and hands across the surface of the roof. Then with great force it broadly angrily between two slats into the mattress. Even through the padding it felt as though someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I lay down there, almondly crying, and the reason shaking, the moving thing. And the bank below replied, and kind of violently vibrating the bank, as it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint poured onto my blanket from the wall as the frame of the lead shaped along it backwards and forwards. Actually, that's left and right, not backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words, which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I could not say. I dared not to say. I simply said the word over and over and over again. One word over and over and over again. Nightmare. I've started to realize that this game is about nightmare. That's not even pixel art. This pattern of events continued for weeks, if not for months. Night after night I would awaken to the sound of rustling shit. Wait, so don't we play anymore? The hell? Each time I would scream so as to not provide this abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her so nightly. Along the way I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with other less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often that not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that, for whatever reason, this thing could not hurt me when my mother was present. Holy crap, how did I manage to get this so well, connected? I am sure the same would have been said for my father. As longing as he was, waking from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Angel overload. Ooh. Okay, so stuff changes, I guess. Yes, please. 5-4. I've played for 30 minutes. Oh, come on now, really? You're expecting to interact, right? No. He wanted that. Oh, good. That's like it's just an airport. Oh. Bye guys, I'm dead. End of the video. Okay. No, mother, come back, come back. My greatest fears were released in the winter. Realized or really? I didn't say. The days grew short, and the longer nights merely provided these rats with more opportunities. So basically, what? Okay, I thought the poster was it. Basically, just keep having nightmares every single night. My mother apparently can't understand that too young to sleep alone, but okay. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories, one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to move from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights. My mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my native visitor may do should it become aware of my mother's absence. I speak England very best. Her presence being the one thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of these things. Rich, not bitch. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all of the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which we kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I have a suggestion. Try sleeping on the bottom bunk. See if the master will go on the upper bunk. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable. If my son would just make an office, if he would be that young, nah, I don't like it. But I would be damned if I'd give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approved, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix, whatever, which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious at that age, I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious, while creeping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came, and as I drifted off to dream, I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Chapter 5? I'm guessing. Urban Explorer. Oh no, I'm too bad these basics. Okay guys, we're going to wrap this things up. There we go, end of the video. First of all, it's night and I'm kinda getting creeped out. The game, I don't know what to say about the game. I will continue it obviously and see how the story plays out, but it has good level design, but it doesn't have good ideas at all. I mean, yeah, look, the very first chapter, I liked it a lot. The rest were like, oh yuck, it's a demon, and yeah, look, babies and blood and Satan and cliché stuff that I just don't like in video games. It is that I don't like it any video game. I don't like it especially in horror video games because the developers think that this will make the game more horrifying. No, it won't. Having random demons or blood won't make your game more terrifying or fun to play or anything. It just makes the games more stupid and not fun for the player. Well, still, I'm going to continue it, see how it all plays out. Tell me down in the comments, have suggestions on what I should play next. I will probably come back to Crash Bandicoot because it's been a damn long while since the last time I played this game. And I have completed the first two games, story-wise, not 100%. So we will play the third game in Crash Bandicoot, which I think it's the best one. It definitely had the best control, so whatever. Anyway, if you like the video, what's wrong with you? But if you liked it, please leave a like with a thumbs up. If you disliked it, dislike the video and tell me down in the comments why you disliked it. I probably have a lot of reasons to dislike the video, but whatever. If you want me to continue playing the game, also tell me down in the comment section. If you don't, I totally get it. I want to see how the story plays out, but if the gameplay just keeps being all that stupid, I don't want it. So yeah, we'll probably complete the story. We'll see how everything goes. Check out, I have in the descriptions, I have like my gaming playlist, I have my animation playlist, I also make some memes and my videos. Check out my channel in general and see if you're interested in something. If yes, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video. And yeah, until next time, stay one piece and goodbye.
I become like an auto when I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with a mission of flipping. I'm sick with the giving, the living, I'm the itching, the giving, the whipping, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging in. Like I said, if I'm going to get up and go and get it because I'm listening.